You're watching Good Day Siouxland with Nick Wilson and meteorologist Ethan Foreman. From KCAU 9 News, this is Good Day Siouxland.
Good morning. It's 6:45 on this Wednesday morning. I'm Nick Wilson.
And I'm Ethan Foreman.
And how are the conditions looking outside right now?
Well, a little bit icy in spots out there, as many of us are right at that freezing mark, so there might be some areas that have puddles and slushy mix, but then there's other places that have some icing occurring, so please be careful out there. Ho-Chunk Center camera showing that very foggy scene out there this morning, and those visibilities are not great in most areas, down to 0 miles right now in West Point, down to a quarter of a mile in both Tacoma and up in Orange City, and right now at 3/4 of a mile in Sioux City, as well as a quarter of a mile also in the city of Storm Lake. Those dense fog advisories are in effect until either 9 a.m., 10 a.m., or noon, depending on which community you are in, and so those details are found on our website, siouxlandproud.com. Most of us could get this extended to noon, though, as we have dense fog across the area and will likely continue throughout much of the morning. More details are in your full forecast.
All right, thanks, Ethan. Well, moving on now, a Nebraska state senator is set to announce her campaign for the state's U.S. House seat in District 1. Carol Blood is scheduled to have a campaign kickoff event in Lincoln on Saturday. The Democrat state senator is vying for the seat currently held by Republican incumbent Representative Mike Flood. And meanwhile, in the Sioux City Metro, another candidate is looking to become the Woodbury County Auditor. Michelle Scaff, the current Woodbury County Deputy Auditor, is now running for the auditor's position. She made the announcement at the county courthouse yesterday. Scaff will run against current Woodbury County Auditor Pat Gill. Scaff has served as Deputy Auditor for the past 8 years and decided after many years of deliberation to pursue the county's auditor position.
We both are professional individuals. I have respect for Pat Gill, and I believe that he has respect for me. And he understands that I do want to become the auditor, and in order to become the auditor, you have to run for election. It's my time to bring my face out to the public and to put my name in the hat for auditor.
In a statement, current county auditor Pat Gill responded to the announcement, saying he indeed has nothing but respect for Scaff and wishes her the best of luck in her party's nomination process. Well, meanwhile, temperatures below zero are a thing of the past here in Siouxland, and while the snow has started to melt in some spots, the runoff might have nowhere to go. The remaining snow may be blocking storm drains, which can cause the snow melt to back up. That can eventually lead to flooding. Sioux City Environmental Services is asking residents to let city services know if a storm drain in their neighborhood is blocked so they can get it cleared out. That can help prevent the runoff from clogging up the streets in the short term and the sewer system in the long run.
A blocked drain could cause maybe a pipe burst, things of that nature, where like if it's plugged and we can just clear the debris out, we can keep that water moving through to most likely the Missouri is where most of our water drains.
It also takes a lot of work to get roads cleaned up after snowfall. Sioux City crews have used 3,600 tons of road salt and de-icing sand to keep streets clear so far this winter. All right, now it's time to meet today's Stray of the Day, and it's Still Waiting Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we feature a pet at Sioux City Animal Adoption and Rescue who's been waiting quite some time to find a forever home.
That's right, and this is DOG, a 2 to 3 year old male Chow Chow mix. He was found on the 5300 block of Highway 75 at the beginning of December. The rescue says he's an extremely smart, loyal, and independent dog. He also has a sponsorship, so his adoption fees have been reduced. DOG, is available for adoption now.
And if you've lost your pet, you're looking to adopt, or you'd like to sponsor a pet for adoption, then you can visit the rescue's website at SiouxCityAnimalRescue.com. DOG looks like a great dog. Big, fluffy dog. Looks so friendly, too.
Yeah, I love the name, too. They come up with some creative names.
They're pretty creative, and we've got some creative weather conditions going on in the area. It might even depend on where you're living in town.
Yeah, even some areas are seeing some icy roadways. Others have slush on them. Others might just be wet. So be careful out there and give yourself extra time, regardless of what it may look like, as our satellite and radar image shows just to the northeast of Sioux City and just to the south of Spencer. You can see a little bit of pink showing up on the radar. That's some freezing drizzle that's possible, and that's going to be continuing throughout much of the morning, even into the afternoon hours as well. We see on our stormcast mostly cloudy conditions as that storm system continues to push off to the east. We could see some freezing drizzle still lingering into the afternoon and evening, and then as we head into tomorrow, we see another patch of some freezing fog develop, even a chance at some freezing drizzle or a rain shower tomorrow morning into the early afternoon hours, and the main storm system is going to stay off to our south and east. You could see going to give some heavier rainfall into areas like Missouri, into Illinois and Wisconsin, moving up into Michigan, where that changes from rain to snow. They're going to be getting quite a bit out there. Not going to be seeing much here other than that freezing fog and freezing drizzle continuing across the area. 35 degrees for both today and tomorrow, with that freezing rain and freezing drizzle and freezing fog chance lingering. Then we see just cloudy skies on Friday with some more freezing fog, and then those temperatures drop slightly into Saturday and Sunday before rebounding nice, especially for the middle and end of next week, with highs back in the 40s for the first day of February, and some models even hinting we could get close to 50 as we head toward Groundhog's Day next Friday, February 2nd.
Well, now we turn to sports. We're back to basketball with more high-octane matchups taking place across the region. Anthony Mitchell has those highlights and more right here in your morning sports wrap.
Good morning, Siouxland. Let's start things out with our Sports Zone game of the night from last night, and it was a good one up in Lyon County. West Lyon, the top-ranked team in Class 2A, putting its unbeaten mark to the test against MOC Floyd Valley, one of the hottest teams in Class 3A. Dutchman coming off its win against defending state champs Central Lyon. The real question is, can they keep it going up in Inwood? Carson Hogue, even in West Lyon, having some other plans, drives in straight to the hoop, throwing it up and gets the home team bounce off the rim in for the bucket. Dutchman answering back. Carter Brightwell receives a pass in the corner, fakes the defender, wide open for the layup. Next play, though, Hogue even again from way downtown. He's going to jar this three, putting the Wildcats back up at home, and they weren't done there. Fast break opportunity to pass a little long to Trevor Silsky, but great hustle with the spin and getting it back to Barrick Rinkenberger for the basket. MOC Floyd Valley, though, not backing down. Jesse Van Kelsbeek there with a massive rejection at the hoop, but it was just too much from the Wildcats. Hogue even finishes the night with 24 points. West Lyon wins it 75-50. Up next, Lamar's and Bishop Heelan Bulldogs keeping this one close early. Zoe Whitcop showing her skills, splitting three defenders on her way to the hoop. That's 2 points there. Crusaders, they'd be up 10-9, but that would change. You got to check out the hustle here from Brooklyn Stanley, the senior, diving on the deck, keeping the break alive for Melina Snoozy to finish it. Talk about a tough 2 points in transition. Second half of the game, different story. Lamar's down in possession. Jalen Marno pulls up for three. Lamar's takes the lead. Bulldogs up one. Whitcop uses the glass to gain a 3-point edge. Lamar's ices the game with a clutch free throw here with just over a second left. Final buzzer sounds, and cue the celebrations for the Bulldogs. Lamar's takes down undefeated Bishop Heelan 50-46. Bulldogs' first win over the Crusaders in 7 years.
At the beginning, we were staying pretty close with them. In the second half, we had turnovers up at the top, and then Brookie got it down the court. And then in the locker room, we were down 16. But in the second half, our shots started to fall outside. We were getting inside-outside looks, and we were making it from the three, and we were getting stops back on defense.
We were down 16, but my girls, we told them, play good defense, make a couple shots, and good things will happen. And luckily it did for us tonight, but I'm really proud of my whole entire team. We were engaged and intense the whole game for them.
And good news for the Bulldogs. We're sticking right with you. This week's winner, our girls basketball player of the week, standout Zoe Whitcop. The Bulldogs guard played a big role in that upset over previously unbeaten Bishop Heelan, pouring in 13 points in Lamar's 50-46 win over the Crusaders. And that'll be all for sports. For the rest of our scores, head over to our website, SiouxlandProud.com. Have a good day, Siouxland.
Now let's take a look at this morning's top stories, what you need to know before you go. Don't look now, but there's a good chance you'll receive your W-2 in the next few days if you haven't already. And that means the arrival of everyone's favorite season, tax time. If your W-2 has not shown up just yet, don't panic. Employers have until the end of the month to send out those forms. Once you've received that document and any others you might need, like 1098s or 1099s, you can get ready to file. The IRS begins accepting returns on January 29th. An expert at one tax preparation service in South Dakota says it's a good idea to file sooner than later.
And if you think you owe, it's always a good idea to get in early, find out exactly how much you owe. So then you can do some planning and you can file like today. And as long as you have that paid by April 15th, you're fine with the federal government.
Ness says filing early can also ensure the IRS has your Social Security number in their system for the year sooner, which can help prevent fraudsters from being able to steal your info for a fake tax return. And speaking of taxes, in this case property taxes, the Iowa State Auditor's Office reports Iowans with higher income levels actually pay lower property tax rates. The office compared median income rates to census data on property taxes. Iowa State Auditor Rob Sand says the numbers show working and middle-class Iowans pay a higher rate on their taxes than their higher-earning counterparts. He says for every $1,000 increase in income, there's about a 10% decrease in the property tax rate. Sand says that shows Iowa has a regressive tax rate and adds this is the first time the state or any other agency has compiled and compared these numbers.
Fairness in taxation is a big issue, and knowing now, as we have now proven, that lower income and middle class Iowans pay a higher rate on their taxes per $1,000 of valuation than wealthy Iowans, I think that's an important consideration for policymakers to take into effect as they're looking at potential property tax reforms.
Last year, the Iowa State Legislature approved new property tax cuts for older Iowans and military veterans. In the meantime, property taxes are also remaining a hot topic for Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen. Pillen was in South Sioux City yesterday as part of a series of State of the State town hall visits. In his remarks, the Cornhusker State Governor highlighted his plan to lower property taxes by 40%. That's something he laid out in his State of the State address last week. He also wants to see a hard cap on spending. Meanwhile, we have an update this morning on a story we brought you yesterday here on Good Day Siouxland. Yesterday morning, the Lincoln County, South Dakota Commission met and considered a resolution to recommend an alternate location for the state's planned men's prison. The location is currently set for a spot in the county's rural areas, which has drawn a great deal of pushback from local landowners. One commissioner shared concerns that moving the location closer to the city would only lead to resistance from different sectors. The resolution ultimately failed 2-3. And finally, Sioux City police have arrested a suspect in their investigation of the bank robbery that took place at Great Southern Bank in downtown Sioux City yesterday morning. In that robbery, police say 31-year-old Jonathan Bird Necklace of Sioux City gave a note to a teller demanding money. He then fled the scene on foot with an undisclosed amount of cash. Bird Necklace was arrested without incident yesterday afternoon on the 1700 block of Nebraska Street. He's been booked into the Woodbury County Jail on the charge of second-degree robbery. All right, one last check on the forecast then. How are the conditions looking out there?
It is very foggy out there this morning. Some freezing fog, still a concern out there this morning as visibilities are down to a quarter mile or less in several locations. We also have dense fog advisories issued for this down to 0 miles right now in West Point and a quarter of a mile in Takema and also Storm Lake. Those dense fog advisories expire anywhere between 9 a.m. and noon depending on your location. You can find that on our website, SiouxlandProud.com. Those high temperatures going to be remaining in the 30s for the foreseeable future until we get to February, where it looks like we could climb in the 40s.
30s for this week and 40s for next week. Looking forward to it.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back at 11:30.